what is going to give you problems.
Speaking of serious setting, we have our second game good to go, which is going to be MRAquary versus Asodimazze. So the question is, once again, is it going to be Alien or Johnny Cage? I think if I were in his shoes, I would go for Alien, because I would rather take Acidic versus Sonya than Johnny Cage. Not that Johnny Cage loses to Sonya in any way at all, but Acidic just has a very, very good general tool set that can stop with Sonya. That can stop Sonya. I mean, she wants to jump around, right? She has a very floaty jump. Dive kick is a notoriously difficult to deal with way in for some characters, but Alien doesn't really have that problem. Also, the range that Alien has will also mean that you can punish dive kick. But also, speaking of punishing dive kick, that might be one of the reasons Asodimazze is looking to maybe pick Cage. MRAquary to prepare for Cage.
It could have been, but you've had days to prepare. You should know, right, game one, I'm going this character. And if that doesn't go right, I'll swap. Or if it goes well, they've made the right choice. The fact that he's still hesitant in character select now, days after knowing he's going to fight MRAquary, who's gone demo Sonya, which is something we see caused a huge amount of problems right now. I'm not sure. Hopefully Asodimazze is ready, but I guess we have to wait and see.
We haven't seen MRAquary try to detonate the grenade, does it slightly too late.
You should know, right, game one, I'm going this character. And if that doesn't go right, I'll swap. Or if it goes well, they've made the right choice. The fact that he's still hesitant in character select now, days after knowing he's going to fight MRAquary, who's gone demo Sonya, which is something we see caused a huge amount of problems right now. I'm not sure. Hopefully Asodimazze is ready, but I guess we have to wait and see.
We haven't seen MRAquary try to detonate the grenade, does it slightly too late, letting Asodimazze run straight in. And here comes the acidic zoning. This is exactly...
No. I like this. She has to reload grenades. That reaches far enough. She's going to have to get... If MRAquary doesn't get himself a knockdown, he's not getting grenades back. And it's almost like when we saw Sonya versus Melina in Harry Nightmare versus Foxy. If you have tools to stop her reloading... Oh no, drops his first combo. That's going to be huge because MRAquary is not going to drop his, hopefully.
Nice conversion there from MRAquary. That's going to go in for a reload once again. He is going to get the reload on hit. He's going to wait in for the potential reversal. Isn't going to go for it. And is he going to break? He is going to opt to keep him in the corner. Nice grenade. That could potentially be round one for MRAquary.
That is good conversion. MRAquary's execution looking on point right now. Hasn't got access to grenades. I don't think he'll get in the neutral. If he does, Asodimazze's probably not paying that much attention. Gets a clean jump in. Going to turn this into grenades. Absolutely.
I like that confirm as well, recognizing that he's in the corner. So he goes for the launching string for more damage. Asodimazze spending his only bar of meter on the reversal. It is going to do good damage, but he finds himself with no bar to do anything at the moment.
Oh, down 4 into the low tail wipe.
He's probably going to go for some kind of reload, I think. That's a knockdown straight into reload, and he's going to be suffering the acidic chip damage, but he's going to get a good conversion again.
Oh,
big
wow.
damage. Nice meter band grab, gets the 50-50. Oh no!
Now Asodimazze had 2 bars to make that work. Oh, gets that counter poke, going to get her in the corner. Go for the restand? Yes, he is.
Oh, he goes for it straight out! That's one of the adjustments, I do believe. And he's going to wait very patiently. Good patience from MRAquary, and he is going to go straight in for the brutality.
Now,
I've never seen that done to Alien before. That looks... Whoa! Look at that tail!
Doesn't know what to do. Now, the thing about that is, a throw was the obvious thing in that situation. You get the restand, a throw would have killed there. You've got the acid stacks ticking away. Throw does massive damage when you've got that amount of acid stacks after a corner combo. But MRAquary read it, and he jumped out. That was like, you are going to throw here, so I'm going to jump. But the thing is, he went for the low, which you can jump out of as well. I'm not sure how guaranteed anything is off of
dive kick heavy, but making the switch to demolition, playing a grounded game, making him more dangerous right there. Trying to go in to potentially catch it. Gets to be the reversal. That is going to be straight into more plus frames on there, but now, good patience.
MRAquary, he seems to... What you say about dive kick, he's going to get his first dive kick going to be punished. Asodimazze with wonderful... Oh no, he drops it. That is heartbreaking, but manages to return with an armored launcher. Yes, the corner reposition going to get him some chip damage.
He used to be very jump heavy, very dive kick heavy, but making the switch to demolition, playing a grounded game, making him more dangerous right there. Trying to go in to potentially catch it. Gets to be the reversal. That is going to be straight into more plus frames on there, but now, good patience.
MRAquary, he seems to... What you say about dive kick, he's going to get his first dive kick going to be punished. Asodimazze with wonderful... Oh no, he drops it. That is heartbreaking, but manages to return with an armored launcher. Yes, the corner reposition going to get him some chip damage here. Tries to stagger it.
That used to hit everyone back in the day. Standing
drops it as well.
Oh, good block. Tries to reload, but he is going to get the meat by nut punch. That's actually almost a good trade for MRAquary, because he now has Asodimazze in the corner, and there's the plus frames goes straight in. What comes next?
Oh, wow, that Anya was great. It's a shame we didn't get the confirm, because that is going to cost him the round. Now,
that was a strange hitbox, though. I'm not sure if he was actually ready for it to catch from that far away.
Now, one thing we've seen from MRAquary is he's doing a lot of instant jump ones on prediction. He's playing 2 steps ahead right now, trying to really establish like a lot of momentum straight up. Always going to catch pressing buttons, but Asodimazze drops again. We need to see much less drops than we're seeing right now. It's costing him dearly.
I definitely think there are way too many combo drops from Asodimazze right now. He going in, tries to get the jump in. No anti-cross-up attempt, so he is going to opt to just take the jump in. But again, MRAquary probably wasn't ready, but he's going to get a nice conversion. Meteor burn, goes straight in. What a setup from MRAquary. Good damage into a reload.
Gives himself 19% guaranteed on the reload. That's going to be the game. Well, the round at least. Oh, we're going to drop it again. What is with these drops?
That could be a very costly combo drop. Asodimazze still in. That combo might do it. Is he going to build breaker? He is indeed. Has to break. Can't reload. He has one grenade left. Almost jumps straight into it, but doesn't detonate it in time. But MRAquary is going to take that second round. If he got hit by that red Johnny Fireball, that would have been a dangerous situation to be in.
Now, this is one thing. The breaker change to losing both players losing stamina after a breaker. A-list needs stamina, not only just to get in, but to establish this game that we're seeing him do. So the fact that you should, in theory, have a lot of momentum on A-list after a breaker, but he has MRAquary cornered right now. This is not good for him. He hasn't got a breaker either. How much does he really hold? He's not fuzzing that at all. I think MRAquary is just expecting the overhead way too much, and that's going to be the game. No, let him break. He could have just gone straight into a nut punch, into a restand to guarantee some chip, but MRAquary is going to go for it and take first game to Asodimazze. 1-1 now.
I've actually noticed quite a popular pattern. When Asodimazze drops his combo and it leaves the opponent restanding, he pretty much does armor immediately. It's like he drops the combo and he thinks, what, the opponent's going to press the button now because I've dropped it. And he always goes straight into me by nut punch. That is definitely not the first time in that single game he went for that option. I think that was definitely, though, not a variation thing. I think MRAquary just, to be honest, I think MRAquary just didn't play tight enough. I mean, that was the round and he dropped the combo. So it was not necessarily a variation-specific thing. I would definitely go back for Demolition for this, for another run back.
Well, the thing is, we don't see too many combo drops usually by now. Early in the league, yes, there's a lot of nerves going around, especially new players, but players we see returning often, we're going to need to see some tighter execution because you're playing for 200k now. Every single combo drop could cost you dilly. Now, I like the use of the meter burn on prediction of it's going to hit. So he's going to get that meter straight back, give himself a life lead. That's a nice combo right there. Going to get himself 20% restanding, guaranteed chip damage. MRAquary's going to get hit by the nut punch.
Asodimazze definitely seems a lot more comfortable rocking Johnny Cage and Alien right now, but you can tell that this was his original character. You know, he's played Johnny Cage this whole time. That's a conversion that is going to be into a safe reload and back into this neutral state. Gets the clean jump in. MRAquary ready for the dive kick. This is going to be big damage. And that's going to be knocking him back into a reload once again. 40% damage. Nice trade. I mean, the question is, whose favor was it? Nice reversal again. Asodimazze with 1 bar of meter. Tries to go for a wake up. Do not agree with that decision, but is he going to make it count? He has him in the corner. Ooh, now, nice combo there from MRAquary.
Wake up force ball was such a big mistake.
Uh-oh.
It cost him dearly. It lost him the opportunity to break. It completely missed, and it did make him eat a full combo. And right there, it's going to get scouted out again. MRAquary's going to come up in this. That was actually really nice.
Goes
2
for the
bars.
meter bird. Oh, he spent all of it on the sequence, but it is going to work out. MRAquary goes for the knockdown. Finally going to get the reload, and he's not going to get the reverse right there. Gets the overhead. That's going to be a clean game number 3.
That was quite possibly one of the tidiest rounds I've ever seen from MRAquary. Just the meter burn grenade tech, the mind games, the restand. That was just straight up high quality MKX.
This is, I will be honest, when it comes to tech and setup, this is an element of MRAquary that we really hadn't seen before. During season 1, this guy was quite dangerous, but it was very kind of basic cover op Sonya. I don't mean that to sound bad in any way, but it was effective because it got him points. However, in season 2, I felt like he really needed time to kind of refine his play because, I mean, the game had evolved since then, but with the improved netcode of Season 3, these higher execution variations allow you to really shine, and this setup-heavy Demolition Sonya MRAquary is something we hadn't seen up until now.
I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very impressed with MRAquary right now. Season 1, he had some moments of greatness, but a lot of ropiness. He was quite a new competitor. Season 2, we didn't see much of him at all. But Season 3, I mean, he is making a difference in this league right now, especially with this high quality demo Sonya. Now the character's been fleshed out a lot since then, but MRAquary is putting everything to use.
He's going to have to sacrifice the damage there just to get the safe reload. Ooh, gets tagged by the overhead. I mean, let's not forget, Asodimazze is still in this. Ooh, tries to whip punish, doesn't get it. Good block on the overhead. Delay, and he gets an even longer delay on the meter burn nut punch.
That was a nice corner repositioning as well. Gets the down 4 and hit again. Oh, catches the jumping.
That grenade was a Mexican standoff if I've ever seen one.
Absolutely.
Very strong neutral. Nice patience from Demazze, looking quite bad for MRAquary. If he gets the comeback here, it'll be quite unlikely, but he might just actually, the question is, he's going to get the reload. I mean, is he going to potentially get meat bench shadow kick? No, runs straight in with the forward 3. I mean, that's actually very smart going for that because, I mean, is Asodimazze going to be impatient to try and go for meat bench shadow kick? Is he neutral crouching? If he is, bam, forward 3.
I think it was a nice round from Asodimazze, but one thing he's been doing consistently is using the forceful to anti-air. I'm not sure why you do that when you have access to some really good anti-air standing normals for full combos, and he is getting jumped in a lot for it. Because he's trying to anti-air with basically a very slow attack, and it's costing him far more than it's working. And wow, spends a bar and MRAquary with a whiff punish and the dive kick. Goes to the grenade reload.
That is one of the elements of Demo Sonya. Does get the low profile, but can't really capitalize on it. Here comes Asodimazze. Has no meter. Nice punish there. MRAquary recognizing that he has not got the bar to go for meter band up punch. He's going to have to go in for one more reload. If he catches one more grenade, that is going to be the round and put him into match point. Asodimazze, though, still alive.
Unfortunately, MRAquary throwing these grenades away, not getting much use out of them at all. Oh, catches a 4-3, but hasn't got the stamina to confirm, and wow, isn't blocking and get hit straight up by that match point, Mr. MRAquary.
The question is, how much damage is MRAquary going to take trying to go for a reload? Is he going to be able to go for a force ball? There we go again, runs in. Oh, and he gets a nice interrupt. That was so crucial.
Dropped the combo. Asodimazze put himself in a wonderful situation, traced the bar out. Again, another jump.
Nice conversion. That's going to be splat into safe reload. Is he going to use it on the reversal? Tries to go for the jump. That's going to be a full trip guard on the dive kick. Nice awareness from MRAquary. Big damage. 1-2. Nice. Gets the reload. Combos into the reload. What is this level of MRAquary we have not seen? Armor breaking. Here comes the setup.
Wonderful stuff. Oh, and there's the wake-up attack. Going to catch the low, and that's going to be a clean 3-1, Mr. MRAquary. Absolutely dominant round right now. Wonderful stuff. Really pleased to see. He's going to have to fight Foxy Grandpa again. Now, this we haven't seen in a while.
I mean, the last time these guys fought was in the Challenger Cup. I think MRAquary actually beat Foxy in the Challenger Cup. So, I mean, this can be quite an interesting run back. But I really want to talk about this Sonya. This Sonya from MRAquary did not exist in Season 1 or 2.
But that's what I mean, because we haven't seen MRAquary play in so long. When I heard that MRAquary beat Foxy in the Challenger Cup, I'm not going to lie, this might sound quite disrespectful. I do not mean it for it to sound like that. But I did think to myself, well, that's Sonya. It happens. 50-50s will beat some players sometimes. But if he played like that, I completely take it all back, and I massively apologize for thinking that, because that was just straight up impressive Demo Sonya play. He had the tech, he had the execution, he had the setup, and he had the punishes. With punishing on block, he was just ready for it. I mean, Asodimazze, kudos for getting top 8, but just MRAquary played out of his mind and deserves the semi-final.
I think MRAquary is probably the smarter player in the set. Asodimazze, the switch to Cage, I completely understand. He didn't look very comfortable in Acidic. You can kind of tell that Acidic is a new character for him. Bear in mind, the Combat Pack 2 character's not very old. Competitively, they're only a few months. And obviously, Johnny Cage has been out for about a year. So the fact that Asodimazze has played him the whole time means that when you have that comfort, going straight back to a character that you jam with is definitely a lot stronger. And that's, just catching him a couple of times under pressure. But to be honest, I think MRAquary, it was the sheer level of setup. There was a lot more going on than conventional kind of overhead low mix-ups that Sonya would normally apply. I mean, that's the thing. What won those final 2 games was a lot of heavy setup from grabs and the meter burn low shots, and it was put to really good use.
I think it's kind of reminiscent of meter burn kunai from Takeda. We see the grenade, we see the 3 low kunais as well from him.
Oh, trip guard. I know it's so good.
I know it's not quite the same, but it's very reminiscent in the sense like doing it on block, doing it in the neutral, being able to confirm on it on hit in multiple ways. It's flashy. It's very flashy.
I didn't even know that Sonya could still combo into a reload. I thought they were taken out. That was just, that's obviously my bad there.
It says a lot about how little we see of this character really in EU. Obviously, with the rise of Harry Nightmare, we do already have some Sonya players in EU, but in terms of a consistent top 8 level, we haven't seen Demo Sonya in EU anywhere near as much as we have seen from, obviously, Scar in NA. So the fact that we've got Mr. MRAquary, I mean, that makes me a bit confident moving into the season finals that we actually have really good Demo Sonya, really good Demo Sonyas who play Demo Sonya to prepare these guys for the finals.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but we're only at the halfway point right now. We're not even at the halfway point yet because we are still in the middle of week 4. We have 2 more quarterfinal matches good to go. The next of which is going to be Madzin versus Irish.